Yeah. 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 Woo! Nigga tired, man. Snacks on Sports, man. I'm back with another one. You dig? And we've been talking about this motherfucking Los Angeles Lakers, Golden State Warriors. Cheyenne, what it do, man? Hey, I don't see no Fakers fans on Facebook at all. I was just thinking that shit my damn self. Like, where all the Fakers fans at, man? Hey, man, they ghosts, man. Straight Swayze on them niggas. You feel me? Them fanboys, hey, I was just now watching my nigga 93 Zay right now. Them fanboys is at the house crying, hurt, you know what I mean? And it's a double take too, because they down and we up. You know what I'm saying? Cash Nasty, the only LeBron D writer that showed up. Man, hey, listen, man, them fanboys, they ain't nowhere to be found right now. Them fanboys ain't nowhere to damn be found, man. You feel me? They ain't nowhere to be found. Everybody know they hiding. Snacks on Sports. I'm back with another one, man. What's all on, gang? And playoffs been lit though. Yeah, 93's ain't crazy. That nigga be getting me with the music in the background and the laugh and all the little theatrics and shit. Man, playoffs been litro, man. The playoffs have definitely been turned up, except for, one or two series. That motherfucking Cavaliers Heat series, that was a fucking joke. That shit was a fucking joke. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing about the play-in that I don't like, is that because the Miami Heat should have never been in the playoffs, bro. They had 10 seed. They had fucking 10 seed. You know what I'm saying? So they should have never been in the motherfucking playoffs. But that play-in shit got teams that shouldn't be in the playoffs, and then you get a series like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though Atlanta ain't worth shit either, but I feel like they a little better than fucking than the Heat. But then again, they had their chance to show that and beat the Heat in the play-in, and they didn't do it. But I don't know. I just still feel like Atlanta or somebody else would have gave Cleveland at least a better showing. Like, that shit was absolutely atrocious. Ticket TV roasting Jalen Green once again. Man, Jalen Green, it's a learning lesson, bro. That's all it is. You know what I mean? It's his first time in the playoffs. You know what I mean? After the last game, he's sitting up there running his mouth about Draymond, not understanding that what Draymond Green brings to this team into a championship culture is way more than scoring, fam. So he just got some learning to do. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. But yeah, the whole playoffs been lit, man. But I wanted to talk about this these two series tonight. I want to talk about the Lakers, Timberwolves, and the Warriors, Rockets. You know what I'm saying? And the Lakers, I'm talking about the Lakers first. The Lakers, man, the Lakers went down. They fall to a 1-3 lead or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? They down 3-1 to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards, dog ass nigga, straight dog ass nigga, Himothy like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Edwards, and he just He's came because that game yesterday, that game 4, I'm like, okay, because you see the play. The NBA they be trying to get a game to the Lakers, man. They trying to give it to them. You know what I'm saying? And Ant said, hold my beer. It looked like the Lakers was just going to take that one, you know what I mean? And I expected that to happen, you know what I mean? Because I know how the NBA want to try to stretch this shit out, you know what I'm saying? Adam fucking Silver, P-brain ass motherfucker, fucking nerd. But Anthony Edwards had other plans, man. This motherfucker Anthony Edwards is slaying. This motherfucker is the Lakers slayer, man. This motherfucker is slaying LeBron James and Luka Doncic on the same fucking team, nigga, by his motherfucking self. Now I want to say just fully by himself because I know Julius Randle been balling and he had a great game yesterday. So it's not necessarily by himself. But, you know what I'm saying? You got LeBron and Luka over there. Them supposed to be, you know what I mean? Like, two of the, you got one motherfucker that they saying is maybe the fucking greatest of all time, which he ain't. Then you got another motherfucker that's supposed to be one of the top 2 or 3 best players in the league right now. You know what I'm saying? And Anthony Edwards is like, come here, nigga. Come here. Smack your ass up real quick, bitch. Jalen, man, just like motherfucking Draymond Green said, boy, go paint your motherfucking nails. Don't come talking to me. You paint your nails, boy. You don't know shit about winning championship basketball. You feel me? Jalen Green too busy painting his nail and dealing with Dre and Michelle. Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Come on, man. You can't come talking to Draymond Green and you getting your nails painted, man. Come on, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You got to do better than that. You know what I'm saying? You want to run up on Draymond Green. Draymond Green always has the perfect response for these buffoons, man. You know what I mean? And I ain't got nothing against Jalen Green. You know what I'm saying? I like Ime Udoka. You know what I'm saying? Ime Udoka is a great coach. You know what I'm saying? Off the top. That's off the bat. Off the rip. You know what I'm saying? So, I fuck with Udoka, but it's a learning lesson for them, man. And ain't nothing against Jalen Green. It's just, boy, it's a learning lesson for you. And you lost the game. Take your losing ass to the motherfucking house and get out my motherfucking face. You know what I mean? Because you can't say shit to me while you out here painting your damn nails, boy. Okay? XF, this guy looks like Draymond Green went homeless. Sounds stupid like him too. What's up with you, XF? Shout out to you, boy. You know what I'm saying? I know you're a fucking loser on the other side of the screen. Bitch boy. Nah, it's all good. You know what I mean? Come on. I accept all people, all everybody, all fans, all trolls, all whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's all welcome. You all welcome. Now I know XF, I know you're mad. Because, you know what I'm saying, we bopping y'all niggas over the head. I don't know who you're rooting for, but I know you're mad because Draymond Green and Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors is back to doing what the fuck we do, man. You understand me? And you're mad about that. You know what I mean? So you want to throw pot shots. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Throw your little shots. You know what I mean? We gonna keep winning. Just keep watching the motherfucking show, bitch. Sir Robert of the Internet Basketball Bro. What's up with my guy Basketball Bros? You know what I'm saying? Cheyenne said Dylan Brooks out here trying to injure Steph Curry all series long. I'm glad Jimmy Butler clothesline is that. Yeah, I was getting tired of Dylan Brooks. And Dylan Brooks is another one that when he's not playing against the Warriors, I actually like Dylan Brooks. You know what I'm saying? I like Ime Udoka because I like how he went at LeBron James last year. Whatever year that was, last year, we told that nigga, bitch, you's a bitch. Told that motherfucker right to his face, said, you's a bitch. What the fuck you gonna do? You ain't gonna do shit, we call that nigga little boy. Said, little boy, LeBron James, your ass been getting bitch slapped by niggas all motherfucking year, man. Motherfucking Kevin Gates just ran up on your motherfucking monkey ass, your little scary ass. You didn't say shit, didn't do shit. Called your motherfucking wife Lamar Odom. You know what I'm saying? Your ass didn't do shit, but you want to have smoke for Stephen A. Motherfucking Ime Udoka fucking verbally abused your ass, called your ass a little ass boy, and you didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? You're just a bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? So, LeBron James, see, this what's going on right now with the Lakers, okay? This is karma for Stephen A. That's what's going on. But real quick, Cheyenne, Dylan Brooks, I ain't got a problem with Dylan Brooks, but Dylan Brooks, my nigga, you's a fake Draymond Green wannabe, fake tough guy, okay? You out here trying to injure Steph Curry, the shit ain't gonna work. That's why y'all bitch ass ain't gonna win, because you playing dirty, okay? And when I was glad in a motherfucker when the refs didn't call a motherfucking flagrant foul when Jimmy Butler hacked your ass when you went up for that layup. You know what I'm saying? I was glad in a motherfucker. I said, yeah, throw that motherfucker to the ground. You know what I'm saying? You out there trying to injure niggas, bro. Come on, man, and go and try to get all up in Steph's face. Come on, man. Draymond Green said, hold on, don't do that. Don't do that, nigga. We got the real last enforcer of the league, nigga, Draymond Green, nigga. You better not look at Steph Curry crazy, nigga. Your ass gonna get punched in the motherfucking face, slap, kick, choke, nigga, kicked in the nuts, clothesline, all type of shit, nigga. Oh yeah, man, Jimmy Butler, Jimmy Butler clothesline that. I was happy to see that. Like, Jimmy Butler told that man right to his face. For one, Dylan Brooks, you a bitch, okay? You a hoe ass nigga. You weak than a motherfucker and you's a motherfucking bum. And I'm finna use and abuse your ass all over this motherfucking San Francisco floor right now, bitch. That's what the fuck about to go on. And your ass we're about to send your ass back to Houston with a motherfucking loss. Okay? Draymond Green wannabe, you motherfucking fake Draymond Green. Xavier Jackson. Hello, I have a question for you. What is the biggest donation you have ever received? I ain't received the biggest one yet. You know what I mean? The biggest one is still on the way. You know what I mean? Yeah. I need a nice big fat donation. About $1 million. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. What's going on right now with the Los Angeles Lakers and LeBron James? This is karma. I said it. I called it when he pulled that shit on Stephen A. I said, this ain't gonna end well, because that was some hoe ass shit that LeBron James pulled. That was some bitch ass shit. He picking and choosing. He only did that shit because he knows Stephen A wasn't gonna have that smoke for him. Okay, let him have tried that shit with motherfucking Kevin Gates. Why you didn't try that shit with Kevin Gates, bitch? That nigga would have slapped water and piss out your motherfucking ass, boy. You feel me? Sitting there, nigga, on the front row, courtside, nigga, with his shirt bust wide open, nigga, ready to slap fire out your motherfucking ass. You feel me? He know. So LeBron James did that to Stephen A. This is his karma. Okay? This is his karma. Like, it ain't gonna end well. Bullying your son into the league and making motherfuckers draft your son and trying to bully motherfuckers to speak positively about him and all this other shit. Basketball guys ain't finna reward that. You finna go on and win a championship and all this shit. He was a dumb, ignorant, stupid son of a bitch. Nick Mims. You understand me? But to me, that's what's going on with the Lakers. It's karma. You know what I'm saying? Laker Nation, y'all got to get LeBron James up out of there, man. He's ruining y'all franchise, man. I've said it for the longest. When LeBron James is not a Los Angeles Laker no more, that's when they're going to start doing good again. Period, point blank. You ruin your fucking franchise, okay? Now you down 3-1 to Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards bopping y'all niggas on top of the head. You know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker. And like I said, Jay McDaniels is playing great. Playing out of this world. Julius Randle doing his thing as well. DiVincenzo be hitting, some threes every here and there, and Gobert playing that good defense, blocking shots. But Anthony Edwards is he don't have a top 5 player in the league on his team on the side of him. Okay? He don't have that. He just got to go head on and just and do what he do, and he doing it. You know what I'm saying? And this is another thing about that series that and about that game that I want to talk about. T. Gastrola said, LeBron next to me saying, shut the fuck up. Tell LeBron I said, LeBron, you's a bitch. You don't got no motherfucking bag, and your son is a motherfucking bum. Tell that motherfucker that. Since he's sitting right next to you, fanboy. But what was I getting ready to say? Yeah. As Too Raw for TV says, JJ Redneck. Now I'm no JJ Redneck fan, okay? But one thing that I don't agree with, I'm trying to get a little serious here. One thing I don't agree with is all the flack that he's taken over the past couple days because he chose to, not substitute any players in the whole second half. You know what I mean? Who he started the second half with is who he finished the second half with, and nobody got a blow in between. I don't have a problem with that, like, at all. Not even a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing with that is like, dude, it's the playoffs, bro. Like, this ain't the regular season. We ain't for surely got months and months of games down the line. Nigga, it's right now or never. We trying to win. You know what I'm saying? So if the coach feel like these 5 players for this particular game is our best chance to win this game by them just staying out there, they gonna stay out there. I have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't the regular season. You know what I'm saying? It's go time. Oh, all these minutes and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Oh, what minutes? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? It's the playoffs. Like, these motherfuckers is getting paid $50, $60 million a year, and then y'all niggas want breaks and shit. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. So I don't understand that. I don't understand that criticism. Basketball Bro said, who going the Warriors face next? T. Gastrola says the Warriors lose Rockets. Dummy. What the fuck you talking about? You sound like the dummy, boy. You talking about motherfuckers that lost that didn't lose. You feel me? Don't mind him, Basketball Bro. That's just trolls. I'm gonna get to the Warriors in a minute. But yeah, each game in the playoffs and every series is gonna be different depending on who you matching up with. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that was a game where JJ Redick felt like, this is the crew I want to roll with for the rest of the game. And so I absolutely have no issue with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And they're trying to make that like, oh, and they were tired down the stretch and this and that. But like, dude, don't get tired. You can't fucking get tired. Like, that's the one thing I don't like about the nowadays era of like sports and like the media and fans and shit like that. Like, they'll say, oh, such and such was tired. Like, as if like that's a valid excuse. like it's okay to be tired. No, it's not okay to be tired. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you can't get tired. Get tired if you want to get tired. But the other team over there gotta play too. They playing just like you. Why they not getting tired? They want to talk about, oh, LeBron James, and they want to talk about Luka Doncic. No, bro, Luka Doncic is 25 fucking years old. I don't want to hear nothing about Luka. And they want to talk about LeBron James and a 40-year-old. How can a 40-year-old play the whole thing? If he can't handle the workload, his bum ass need to retire. You don't get special privileges made for you because you fucking 40. It's the NBA. You're a player in the NBA, whether you're 20 years old or 40 years old. All players fall up under the same rules and guidelines, player. Just because you 40, LeBron James, like 93 Zay say, just because you 40, don't give you you don't get a pass. You know what I'm saying? To make an excuse that that you tired. You know what I'm saying? And especially I don't want to hear that shit with no Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic 25 years old. I mean, stop it. Okay? So you can't get tired. The other team, Anthony Edwards played the whole second half too. Anthony Edwards played the whole second half too. And I believe Jaden McDaniels played the whole second half. T. Gastrella said, Rockets will come back, you dummy. Really? Really? You don't have any intuition. I got intuition, big dog. I got a lot of intuition. And my intuition is telling me right now that you's a dumb, stupid, ignorant, just stupid motherfucker. Just dumb in the bitch. You feel me? G got shooter, but it does give him a pass. No, it don't give him a pass. It don't give him a pass. Only pass he get is pass to pass gas. Nigga, your ass out there on the court, you need to perform at a high level. You to go, right? They say you to go. You know what I'm saying? If your ass is out there, LeBron James, you need to perform. Period. If you tired, go sit your old ass down there. But if you out there, ain't no excuses, bitch. Michael Jordan didn't get tired. Kobe didn't get tired. You feel me? If you too old, and you can't handle the workload, go sit your bitch ass down. Steph Curry going for 40 in game 5. Let's go. We closing them out. We closing these bitch ass niggas out. You close your bitch ass out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah, surprisingly, man, not surprisingly, but that game 4, Lakers Timberwolves, it just felt like the Lakers was going to win. They had control of the game basically the whole game. Not that they, I just basically mean they had the lead, a cool little lead the whole game. And every time it seemed like Minnesota was going to do something to kind of like get over the hump, you know what I'm saying? The Lakers always had like a, somebody made a shot or, something. You feel me? Only thing you closing is your damn lips when they lose to the Rockets. Man, listen, man. You sound like a fucking buffoon, bro. You sound like a motherfucker that ain't watched a lick of motherfucking basketball this whole motherfucking playoffs. Have you been seeing what the fuck going on? Check the scope, bitch. Check the motherfucking scope. It's 3 up, 1 down, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And the 3 up is us. The 1 down is your whole ass, bitch. You understand me? So, yeah, I don't know what the fuck going on. Surya Sekhar says, Ant ain't no talking. He is the truth. Oh, Ant the truth. Ant is him. Himothy.com, fam. Off the top. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's who we gonna have to deal with next series. So, man, Anthony Edwards, we gonna have a little something for him, though. We gonna have a little something for him. Oh, yeah. We got a little something for him. You feel me? Luka team chemistry is more than a star player. Bitch, your ass don't know shit. Your ass don't know shit about nothing. You don't know nothing about nothing, man. Okay? You an absolute turd of a human being. Kevin says Lakers is cooked. Absolutely cooked. Flame broiled. Okay? I'm talking about straight cook. Stick a motherfucking fork in they bitch ass. That shit is done. And when you really think about it, it's like, it's another huge failure amongst the many failures of LeBron James. Okay? Because, like, dude, you got Luka Doncic on your team. This man went to the finals last year. Luka Doncic, without you, go to the final. With your black ass, nigga don't even get out the motherfucking first round. That's a damn shame. And Luka beat Anthony Davis last year in the Western Conference Finals. See what I'm saying? So, it was Timberwolves, Mavs in the Western Conference Finals last year. Mavs won. See what I'm saying? So, it's crazy how that worked. LeBron James is washed. Lakers cooked. Stick a fork in them. They are done. Finito. Take your motherfucking ass home. Or shit. Don't go home. It don't matter. Whatever the fuck your ass do, you ain't playing no more, bitch. Cancun it is, motherfucker. Y'all ass going fishing like a motherfucker. You feel me? Grow Thought says Luka got to figure out Alexander's aggressiveness. For sure. Alexander. Who is Alexander? Forgive me if I'm Luka ain't Surya said Luka ain't in his best while Bron and Austin in the same team. Julius Randle and any cooking for real. Even Gobert. Ain't, yeah. Nah, Julius Randle had a good game yesterday, though. You know what I'm saying? Julius Randle had a good game. Only thing about Julius Randle is that, you know, sometimes he can, because he's just one of those players that he just want to get the ball and just put his head down and bulldoze to the basket. And a lot of times it works, but during the bad moments, during bad games, it don't work. You know what I'm saying? So he can be kind of hit or miss with that. But yesterday he was hit. You know what I mean? And overall, you know what I'm saying, on the overall level, for this whole series, he's been good. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. So yeah. Gobert ain't never gonna give you nothing offensively. But as long as he can block shots and rebound, that's the least that you ask of him. You know what I'm saying? Block shots and rebound, big dog. You know what I'm saying? So that's his contribution. Ain't gonna be Ant. You know what I mean? DiVincenzo gonna come in and run the offense and hit timely threes. You know what I mean? And show his athleticism every here and there. You know what I'm saying? Jaden McDaniels gonna definitely show his athleticism, play that defense. And he's spreading his wings offensively right now too. So yeah, they hitting on all cylinders right now, man. You know what I mean? Now we all know the NBA, you know what I'm saying, is gonna definitely try to get the Lakers this game off the top. You feel me? So the Minnesota Timberwolves got to be ready for that. That's true. That's true. Kind of like that shit. Randall Egerton says if Luka spent more time playing and less time whining, he would be all world. I mean, he's all world already. You know what I'm saying? But I get your point. You feel me? I get your point. Major Leg says Jada, Kobe versus LeBron. Who you got? I got Kobe all day long. I got Kobe all day long. I'm taking Kobe. Kobe's bag is much wider. You know what I'm saying? He's a much more skilled basketball player than LeBron James. LeBron James, I give LeBron James the edge as a passer and just overall, just like an overall physical physique attribute, just natural God-given physique kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I give him that. You know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah, look, I mean, that's cool. LeBron could be bigger. That don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you asked me, you know what I mean? I told you I'm taking Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think he's the better basketball player. You know what I mean? I understand the stats and the total count stats and all that, you know what I mean? But the most important stat, Kobe is still over him, 5-4. You know what I'm saying? The most important stat is championships. You know what I mean? That's what count over all that shit. And Kobe's 5 championship rings, his competition has been much, much, much greater than anything that LeBron James has done. LeBron James has always had 2 or 3 other all-stars, stars, and Hall of Fame players on his team. You know what I'm saying? And they tend to give him all of the credit. But what about Dwayne Wade? What about Chris Bosh? What about Kevin Love? What about Kyrie Irving? What about Anthony Davis? What about Russell Westbrook? You know what I'm saying? What about Luka Doncic? It's like, come on now. Basketball bro said, bro, you giving N-word passes to white guys, I'm asking for a friend. I don't know what you're talking about with that, bro. You know what I mean? It's all love, but I'm not the I don't I'm not in charge of giving nobody passes to say nothing. You know what I mean? You your own man. You know what I'm saying? I don't recommend a white person use that word. You know what I mean? But that's up to you. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do it here though, in the comments and you know what I mean, and all that. Surya said, bro, let's end the debate. Who's the GOAT, Bron or Mike? Dude, LeBron James, I don't even have LeBron James in my top 5 all time. I got him in my top 10. I don't even have him in my top 5. LeBron James is overrated. Like, everything about his shit is overrated, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, LeBron James is definitely like he's nowhere near touching Michael Jordan. Like Michael Jordan did legendary shit. Like the guy, like people that wanted to debate Jordan, and like the real debate is Kobe and LeBron. That's a debate to have. Jordan and LeBron is not a debate. Jordan kills him in every, like Jordan did everything that he did in like 13 years, bro. All that shit he did, it took him 13 years with the Bulls to do that. You know what I'm saying? So like LeBron is 22 years and still ain't caught him in rings and still ain't caught him in, like, he's just playing a long time. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know, it's something to be said for longevity and all that, but MJ is the GOAT. It's not, LeBron James is not even touching Michael Jordan. It's really not close. You know what I'm saying? It's really not. LeBron James' hairline holding him back from one of the greats. Yeah, that hairline being killing, but shit, he got something done to that motherfucker. That motherfucker seemed like getting grown back now. You know what I'm saying? Dre boy said could you check out my little sis? Basketball bro said LeBron got WQ. What's that? Floor, why didn't MJ play 23 seasons then? Okay, look, Floor says, why didn't MJ play 23 seasons? I'm going to tell you why. See, the reason why this debate is not close, bro, is because, like, okay, Jordan, like Jordan wasn't chasing anybody. Like, Jordan wasn't chasing, okay, he wanted to finally get over the hump and like be and win championships and be on the level with like a Magic or a Bird, yes, but there wasn't no GOAT he was chasing. There wasn't no talk about GOATs and all that. So the whole thing about it is, like, you got to understand, Jordan, when Jordan won a three-peat in 91, 92, and 93, that was the first three-peat in 30 years. Nobody had won 3 in a row since Bill Russell's Celtics. So to win 3 championships in a row in 91, 92, 93, like, that was a big deal. So he won his first championship in his 7th year, his second championship in his 8th year, his third championship in his 9th year. So he won 3 championships his first 9 seasons, okay? So to win 3 in a row, it's like, damn, this shit too easy. So he retired. He retired and went to go play baseball. He went to go play a whole nother sport. I don't know if y'all understand, like, how gangster that is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine, since somebody brought up LeBron, imagine LeBron James just at the peak of his career, just retiring from basketball and just going to go say, I'm finna go play football, or I'm finna go play baseball, or I'm finna go play hockey or some shit. Like, that's fucking crazy, bro. And anybody that knows sports, if you know baseball, you know that hitting a baseball hitting a major league baseball that's thrown by a professional major league pitcher is way harder to do than in football throwing or catching a football, or in basketball dribbling or shooting a basketball. It's way harder to hit a baseball that's coming at you 89, even if it's 75 miles per hour. That shit is fucking like, even put the bat on the ball for a normal person, that's success. Okay, so Michael Jordan went to go do that, and then came back to the NBA and won 3 more championships in a row. And the only other three-peat that has happened in the modern era is Kobe and Shaq. So Jordan has 2 of the 3 NBA three-peats in the modern era. Okay, so Jordan, since he wasn't chasing nothing, and then after in 98, the Bulls front office felt like they wasn't bringing back Phil Jackson for whatever reason. They just didn't want him to, you know what I'm saying? And Jordan's like, I'm not playing for no other coach, and I'm not finna be around for no another like rebuilding kind of like situation. So he retired again. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't have to. Jordan didn't need all of these fucking years to do hella shit. He wasn't chasing nobody. He wasn't chasing no GOAT status. He was just trying to win, and he did that. So that's the reason why he didn't play all like 20 years and all of that other shit. There was no need for him to. He didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? He accomplished what he accomplished in the time that he accomplished it, and he said that's enough. He didn't see, like LeBron seeks the spotlight. He wants the spotlight. He can't, you know, that's the part of the reason why he's still playing, you know what I mean, is because he can't, you know, he can't, you know, turn away from the spotlight. Jordan didn't want the spotlight anymore. That's why you don't never hear from him now. He don't never say nothing, man, he don't give a fuck about none of that. But Jordan is the one that set the standard for even having a GOAT debate. Before Jordan, there was no such thing as no GOAT or no GOAT debate. That wasn't even like talk like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's the reason why Jordan didn't play 23 seasons. There was absolutely no reason to. The reason why LeBron James is still playing is because he's still chasing the ghost of Michael Jordan. He's still trying to, he knows he's not going to be able to like catch Michael Jordan in like rings and like things that actually matter. So he's trying to play so long and put the total counting numbers so far out of there that people down the line will just look at the stats and be like, oh, well, this nigga must be the GOAT. But I'm old enough to where to have seen, I was born in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? So I'm old enough to have seen Michael Jordan play, you know what I'm saying? And so I wasn't even no fanned out ass Jordan nigga like that, but I seen him play and I seen LeBron. So to me, if LeBron was better, I would absolutely say it. I ain't like no fanned out ass Jordan nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like I would say it. It's just, I seen Jordan. LeBron James is not like the failures that LeBron James has had, like that shit against the fucking Dallas Mavericks. That shit's not happening to Michael Jordan, bro. I'm sorry. Even if the nigga lose, the way he lost, like LeBron James got his heart snatched right out of his motherfucking chest. He got straight pumped. You know what I'm saying? Like the moment was too big for him. He was scared in the moment. That never happened to Michael Jordan. So just by that alone, you can't never be better than Michael Jordan. Period, point blank. But that's the reason why. My bad. I done went on a rant. I'm sorry, on YouTube. MJ got the busting Bulls team for real, because he was the baseball for 2 seasons and still cooked once back. You feel me? Like that's gangster what he did. Like he actually took time off. If he never retired, who knows how many championships he would have. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not to mention, Michael Jordan prevented all-time greats from winning championships, like younger people, or people that wasn't around at that time, or kids. You know what I'm saying? You know, they like to say, "Oh, he wasn't playing against nobody," this because of who. Like people don't understand, bro. Like Karl Malone is an all-time great. John Stockton is an all-time great. He's the leader in all-time assists and all-time steals. If it wasn't for Michael Jordan, the Utah Jazz is back-to-back champions. Like the Utah Jazz were basically like what the fucking OKC Thunder was this year. Like that's what the Utah Jazz were at that time. You know what I'm saying? So they not bums because they didn't win. They just ran into Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan prevented people from winning championships. LeBron James, this is almost like, not almost, nigga, it is. This is not the LeBron James era. If anything, it's the LeBron / Steph Curry era. When it was the Michael Jordan era, it was just the Michael Jordan era, and that's it. Wasn't no slashes. You know what I'm saying? It was him and him only. You know what I'm saying? With LeBron James, I mean, everybody winning championships. So it's like it's even more to say, bro. Like even when you look deep into the stats, not the total stats, not if you want to say total stats and all that, but like I said, Jordan did all that shit, and he did all that shit in half the time LeBron did, bro. Like it's not even like, you feel me? Major Lag said, you think LeBron disrespected Kobe joining the Lakers like that? No, I don't think he disrespected Kobe. It's just, why you want to join the Lakers, bro? Like, you Cleveland. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's your problem. That's that nigga problem, bro. Like, why you want to come over here to the Lakers, man, and fuck they shit up? Then got your son on the team and all that type of shit. Like, that's just wow. I'm telling y'all right now, these NBA players, especially like the OG NBA players, they not gonna say nothing, but everybody know that's the most corniest, narcissistic, egotistical shit you could ever fucking do, bro. It's to bully your son onto the team. He didn't fucking earn his spot in the NBA. Like, you know, growing up in the NBA, bro, they told us, nigga, bro, you got a 1 in a fucking million chance of making it to the NBA. Like, it's hard to get to that motherfucking. This nigga just get to just be there just because his motherfucking debt. Like, nah, bro. It's other all-time greats that got sons too. Sometimes your son is good enough to make it. Sometimes he ain't. But to bully your son, that's embarrassment for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers are a storied franchise. You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest franchises in sports history. And y'all done let LeBron James come in there and make a mockery of y'all shit. You feel me? So I can go on and on about that shit. Bruh, I'm feeling you for real. You want a subscriber, my boy. Oh, right, Surya Sekar, right on, bro. Osmosis Jones, MJ 5th title run was wild. Nobody on the Bulls could shoot anymore besides Kurt. Like, bro, like, people need to go back and look at those teams that Michael Jordan won those championships with. The second three-peat, it was a little bit more star-studded because they had added Rodman. But the thing about it is, Rodman, before coming to the Bulls, was kind of on a downslope. He had went to San Antonio, and his career was kind of getting out of whack a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because he was it didn't fit in San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? Like they squares over there, and he a wild boy, so it didn't work, and he just ended up just going super wild and just being out of control, and you know what I mean, not being able to be controlled. But Phil Jackson and Michael Jordan didn't have a problem with that at all. He came to the Chicago Bulls, and a three-peat ensued. You know what I'm saying? And he once again became one of the greatest, one of the best defenders in the league. You know what I'm saying? And continued to be a motherfucking monster on the boards. You know what I'm saying? I don't think motherfuckers understand. Like Dennis Rodman was a monster on the rebounds. I'm talking about it was nothing for him to just 15, 20 rebounds just off the top. Just pencil Rodman in for 15 rebounds a game. Just pencil that shit in. You feel me? That's off the top. That's Gary motherfucking P. You feel me? Dennis Rodman. So, but still. So you got Jordan, Pippen, and even Pippen, Jordan like helped Pippen. You know, Pippen deserves credit for what he became, but Jordan is the one that gave him that toughness though. Pippen was known as to be a little soft a little bit, you know what I mean? And Jordan gave him that toughness, you know what I'm saying? So he deserved credit for that too. But you know, Pippen is an all-time great. Jordan, Pippen, and one of the greatest defenders of all time, probably top 5 defender of all time. Jordan, Pippen, Rodman. Okay, those are 3 Hall of Famers, so gotta give him credit for that, you know what I'm saying? And then they had Ron Harper. He was a dope defender, not a Hall of Famer, but he's still a great player. But and then they filled in the rest, you know what I'm saying? Like Bruss said with Steve Kerr and all that, just role players. But the rest was like Steve Kerr, Judd Bushler, Randy Brown, who the fuck else, man? Like I'm telling you, man. And the first 3, that first 3-peat, B.J. Armstrong, Craig Hodges, Will Perdue, Bill Cartwright, Bill Winnington. You know what I'm saying? Like Jordan won with like some players that you'd be like, who is that? Jordan won with some white boys that look like they can't play. They ain't got no athleticism. You know what I mean? And these motherfuckers got 3, 4 rings because of Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. MJ 6 ring was the hardest ring ever won. That Bulls team was so washed. They wasn't. They definitely. I mean, I kind of get what you're trying to say, but I think washed is a strong word. You know what I'm saying? Because like they was at that time, that 6th ring, they was back-to-back champions. You know what I'm saying? They had just won 2 in a row. You know what I'm saying? So they wasn't washed. You know what I mean? It's just that, like, you didn't heard Steve Kerr say it. You know what I mean? Me as a Warriors fan, I didn't heard Steve Kerr say it a lot. You know what I mean? Is that when you winning like that, it's harder to keep that shit going the longer and longer it go. You know what I'm saying? So you start to lose a little focus. You know what I mean? Because you winning so damn much. You know what I'm saying? That it just is what it is. I done seen it with the Warriors for the last 10 years. You know what I'm saying? They fall into that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Just get lackadaisical because it just becomes like second nature. You know what I'm saying? And nah, Jordan was no other, bro. You feel me? Basketball Bro said never compare to his airness. Not at all. Major Lag says, I'm gonna just say it, Shaq only popular because of Kobe. Nah, I don't know how old you are. Shaq was already popping before Kobe. Like, now, as far as when it comes to the Kobe-Shaq dynamic and them as a duo, Kobe definitely deserved way more credit than he once got. He more gets that credit now, but you know what I'm saying? But that's the reason why. Is because Like, bro, this how dope Shaq was. I said this in my last live. Shaq. So a few years ago, they had the 75-year anniversary team. So 75 years of the NBA. So then they did the 75 greatest players of all time, whatever. So 25 years ago, before that, so 25 years before the 75, they did the 50 year. So that was, let me see, NBA 75. I believe that was the year that the Warriors won the last championship. I think that was 22. Yep. That was, yep, that was 21, 22. So that means 25 years before that, that would be to 97. So in 1997, they had the 50 year, they had the 50. Shaq came into the league in 1992. It was either 93 or 92. I think it was 92. Yeah, he came into the league in 92. And by 1997, he was already voted as a top 50 player of all time. Like, so it only took him 4 or 5 years and he was already voted a top 50 player of all time. Like, Shaq was, like, those years when he was on Orlando, like, he did go, they didn't win it. They lost to Houston, but he did go to the finals. You know what I'm saying? They took the Orlando Magic to the finals. That Orlando Magic team was the only team to eliminate Michael Jordan's Bulls during that championship run. But it was the year, the reason why it's kind of like iffy thing is because it was the year that he came back from retirement. So he wasn't there the whole year. You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't fully himself yet. And then that very next year, they broke the single season record. They won 72 games. No team had ever won 70 games in the history of the league, and they won a championship. Michael Jordan was league MVP, All-Star Game MVP, Finals MVP, scoring champion, all defensive first team, all NBA first team. Like, stop it, bro. Fucking stop it. It's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, Kobe definitely, so Shaq earned that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Shaq was already that. But, and then he was in the league 4 years before Kobe though. So he had 4 years to already, but Shaq was dominant as soon as he came into the league. Shaq was a great player from the moment he stepped into the league. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he was always that. You feel me? But Kobe deserved more credit but Shaq got more of the credit because, like I said, because of that. Because he was already looked at as like an all-time great, and Kobe was looked at as the young phenom, you know what I'm saying? Like the you know what I mean? That's just how he was looked. But if you go back and watch those games and you go back and look at the numbers, that was a duo. That wasn't like Batman and Robin. That was like Batman and Superman. You know what I'm saying? That was 1A, 1B. You know what I'm saying? Straight the fuck up. And then Kobe proved it when he then won back-to-back championships without Shaq. And go look at those teams that Kobe won with. Nigga, LeBron James would have never won with those teams, bro. Nigga, he had Pau Gasol. Okay, I give you Pau Gasol, but Pau Gasol wasn't no Shaq. Pau Gasol is a Hall of Famer, but he's a basketball Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? Like in the basketball Hall of Fame, they take your whole career. So if you played overseas professionally, they factor that. If you played they factor in your college shit, like they factor in your whole NBA career. And so, I mean, they factor in your whole basketball career. So it's not just the NBA. If it came just down to an NBA Hall of Fame, Paul Gasol he's a for sure basketball Hall of Famer, but is he a for sure NBA Hall of Famer? He's got a borderline. But anyway, I'll give it to you. I'll say he is. I'll say he still makes it. So I'll give you Paul Gasol. Andrew Bynum was good for a few years, you know what I mean? But he was, I think he made like one All-Star, you know what I'm saying? But, it was still like, you know what I mean? They had a little Twin Tower thing going on, Paul Gasol and Andrew Bynum. And then you had Lamar Odom, you know what I'm saying? So it was a solid team, but still overall, like it wasn't like no fucking super team, no star-studded like the teams that LeBron James put together. You know what I mean? Then your role players were like Derek Fisher and Jordan Farmar, Sasha Vujacic, Shannon Brown, you know what I'm saying? Chris Mim, Adam Morrison, and Luke Walton. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's greatness, bro. They took teams and elevated them, you know what I mean, and won championships. And so Kobe he proved it afterwards. You know what I'm saying? People always want to go back and say, oh, well, Shaq won the 3 finals MVPs. Well, you can't go back and change. Like, all you can do is change it going forward. That's the reason why, you know what I mean? Whether people like it or not, that's the reason why Kobe wanted Shaq ass up out of there, because he wanted to prove it. He's like, man, I can't have that hanging over my head. Y'all talking about the only reason why I won them championships because Shaq and this and that. He was like, So then he went to 3 more finals in a row and won 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? That proves it. That proves you can't go back and change history, but you can prove it by what you do going forward. And he proved it. It was the same thing with Steph Curry with the KD thing. When KD came over here, everybody wanted to, they only won them because of KD, blah, blah, blah. Well, damn, we already won the championship before him and won 73 games and was only like a Kyrie Irving bucket away from going back-to-back before KD. But then he come over here, y'all want to give all the credit? So then, once he leave and thought he was leaving us for dead, and we go on and win a championship after him, so then that's the championship before him and after him, that proves it. The championship after him just confirmed it. You know what I'm saying? That just confirmed that, yeah, they got those two championships with him in the middle, but that was more of a us giving him that was more us giving him a hand more than him giving us a hand. Because since Kevin Durant done left the Warriors, he's only been out of the first round 1 time, and that was to get to the second round, and he's been swept out of the first round twice. And the Golden State Warriors have won a championship. So, you know what I'm saying? So Kobe proved it after, you know what I'm saying? True, it was going about winning a ring like Magic. Glenn Max, 30.1 points per game. What the fuck? Yeah, I believe that's 30.1 points per game. What's that? Jada gonna show up on the next LA game talking about, put me in, coach. Hey, you never know. You never know, you know what I'm saying? I be looking, on some real shit, I be looking at Luka Doncic, but I know he big and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tall, but I'm tall for like a regular person. For an NBA player, I would be like a point guard, you know what I'm saying? I'm 6'1", you feel me, right? But I be looking at Luka Doncic out there, right? I'm like, man, how y'all be letting this, like, he's so slow with it, bro. I be like, bro, it's no way he'd be able to do that on me. I just stay in front of me. Like, nah, you want trying to go that way? Nah, slide my feet, you ain't going that way. Or you want to try to go back the other way? Nah, you ain't going that way. What you mean? He's slow to the motherfucker. How y'all be letting that motherfucker just slide and slither through there and, you know what I mean? I don't get it. I don't get it. Jesse B, Osmosis said, MJ scored in a harder era, slower pace, less possessions. No, period. All facts. All facts. Jesse B says, Bron is less than Kareem. Yes, he is. I got Kareem over LeBron. You know what I mean? 6 championships, 6 MVPs. I mean, come on, man. MJ never runs to Wade team. That's the difference. Same old motherfucker sitting in his shit car talking trash about $1 billion. Oh, that a fanboy. A fanboy, man. See, you know when them fanboys lost. You know when they hurt. Because when that's all they can do. All they can do is go to money. That's all they can do is go to money. Man, don't nobody give a fuck about what money somebody get. Fuck that nigga and his motherfucking money. Your money don't make you better than Michael Jordan. He ain't got more money than Michael Jordan now. Now what, nigga? He's still behind Michael Jordan even in money, bitch. Now what, motherfucker? Since you want to bring up money, they just released the all-time richest athletes. Michael Jordan is number 1 right now, 3.1 billion, bitch. Fuck you talking about? So let's not talk money. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, them Michael Jordan shoes, he's a still wearing, man. Please, them Jordans will never go out of style. You feel me? Blood been shed over them Jordans. Heard Jordan and Kobe the type of kids back in the day that had to win all the time. On my mama, MJ, Kareem, Kobe, Curry, Magic, Shaq, Wilt is the order. Okay, Osmosis said his order is MJ 1, Kareem 2, Kobe 3, Curry 4, Magic 5, Shaq 6, and Wilt 7. That's a good list. As a Golden State Warriors fan, and as a Steph Curry is my favorite player, I do have Steph Curry in my top 10. But I have him at like number 9 or 10. You know what I'm saying? But I think I'm gonna start raising him a little bit higher though. Definitely if he win a championship this year, you know what I'm saying? He definitely gonna be in my top 5. But right now I got him in my top 10. But I had him at I got Steph at like number 9 or 10. But I'm thinking just out of respect for some of the other players that, you know what I mean, still have more rings than them, and just some of the all-time greats. But I think I might want to put Steph like a couple slots higher. But my top 5, I just say my top 5. My top 5 is Jordan 1, Kobe 2, Magic 3, Kareem 4, and Larry Bird 5. You know what I'm saying? That's my top 5. You know what I'm saying? And then you get Shaq in there, LeBron and Tim Duncan and Wilt, Bill Russell and Steph and all that. And I know I just said 6 more players, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Those are the next shuffle of, players, you know what I'm saying? Hakeem Olajuwon and all that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Most of LeBron just want to be in LA for other reasons, not basketball. MJ would never. The thing bothers me about Kobe, he loved LA but wouldn't sit in LA traffic, so he died in the helicopter. Yep, sometimes that's, fate is fate. You know what I mean? You can't, it just is what it is, man. It's fucked up. I still can't, but that shit still don't, 5 years later, it still don't seem real to say like Kobe Bryant died, or Kobe is dead. Like, that's it. It just still don't, it still don't, I don't know. It don't register still. It still don't fully seem real, even though it is. Make sure, Major Lag says, make sure your car on to prevent your car battery die. No, I'm in the EV. I'm in the EV, so this ain't gonna die. You know what I'm saying? The only way this car gonna die is if I run out of energy. So I'm good. But right on. Dennis Rodman got the North Korea Riz, though. Hey Barnaby Jr., you talk shit. Pippen and Rodman, the second best two players in the league. When at that time, I would say Pippen was. I would give Pippen at that time, especially on that second three-peat. I would give Pippen. I would say he probably was a top 5 player. You know what I mean, at that time overall. You know what I'm saying? But you had like other great players in the league though, like Karl Malone, John Stockton, Sean Kemp, Gary Payton, Hakeem Olajuwon, Charles Barkley, Shaq. You know what I'm saying? David Robinson and Patrick Ewing, and you know what I mean? Then Tim Duncan came and Kobe and you know what I'm saying? Like, so it was like, it ain't just for show. Like, yeah, Pippen and Rodman are Hall of Famers and two of the greatest players of all time. Yes, sir, indeed. However, you know what I mean? All I'm saying is that the teams that Michael Jordan won with, for the most part, you know what I mean, were much less star-studded than the ones that LeBron won with, period, point blank. You know what I'm saying? And they more won because of Michael Jordan, though. Like, a lot of times, LeBron passing the ball off, somebody else hitting the big shot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Somebody else making the big defensive play or something, you know what I mean? But he getting all the motherfucking credit. Hey, and Barbie Jr. says Jordan never beat a top 75 player in the playoffs. Are you serious? He never beat a top 75 player in the playoffs? Have you heard of Isaiah Thomas? Have you heard of Magic Johnson? Have you heard of Clyde Drexler? Have you heard of Charles Barkley? You know what I'm saying? Have you heard of Gary Payton? Have you heard of John Stockton? Have you heard of Karl Malone? Those are all top 75 players. What are you talking about, dude? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't get that one. You know what I'm saying? I think you high on that shit. Whatever you smoking on, I need some of that shit. Because you're on dope, boy. Okay. Osmosis already said it before me. My bad. I'm way behind the chat. My bad. You know what I'm saying? Osmosis already said it before me. He said all the names I said. So what the hell is this buffoon talking about? This guy's a fucking idiot. Cooled Raptor, what's going on, boy? Anthony Brown, Bird would definitely be in my top 5. Larry Bird, listen, I don't know what the thing is, like motherfuckers don't, like, to me, as a small forward, there's no small forward I'm taking before Larry Bird. Not KD, not LeBron James. I'm sorry. Give me Larry Bird. Oh, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. How you going this and that. Nigga, what? You must don't know who the fuck Larry Bird was. If you talking like that, like Larry Bird is just some fucking chopped liver to fucking LeBron James and Kevin Durant. Like, nigga, what? Nigga, Larry Bird is on one of the greatest teams. That 86 Celtics team is one of the greatest teams of all time. He got 3 rings. Only reason why he ain't got more because of Magic. But Larry Bird was, man, please. He wasn't, man, the fuck? That boy was, man, loud. Nigga, Larry Bird is equivalent to Eminem. The baddest white boy to do it. On my mama. Don Hector said Anthony Edwards better than Kobe. Nah, that's the dope right there. You know what I'm saying? That's the dope you on. Dan Marley was better than Karl Malone. Oh, okay, he doing that shit that me and my neighbor. Low the Truth said Pip could guard 1 through 4 and up. Man, Pippen was, listen, I'm not shitting on Pippen at all. I'm not shitting on Pippen at all. You know what I'm saying? Scottie Pippen is one of the greatest defenders of all time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. Like Scottie was real deal, man. And I'm glad you said 1 through 4. Low the Truth said Scottie Pippen could guard 1 through 4. The reason why he said 1 through 4 is because back then in Scottie Pippen's day, this 5 was a true 5. You know what I'm saying? A center was a center, was a big ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Down there on the block. So, but in today's NBA, Scottie Pippen is guarding 1 through 5 for sure. Nigga, Scottie Pippen in today's NBA will fucking thrive, nigga. Man, hey, you better let him know, Low the Truth. Better let him know about Larry Bird. Larry Bird is straight dog, man. They not knowing about Larry Bird. Y'all better go pull up them YouTube clips. All the trash talking and go pull up that one game when he was playing against that one team. He was going off on them niggas so bad. The opponents, the team he was playing against, they players was on the bench going crazy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So go, man, Larry Bird was something else, man. I was supposed to say I make an exception for MJ despite the 91 finals because he the truth. I was supposed to say I don't fuck with Duncan, Bird, Russell, KD, Hakeem as a Laker fan. I mean, I feel you on as a Laker fan, but just as a basketball fan though, you gotta give it up to the greats now. You know what I'm saying? You can't let your fandom of your team overcloud, you know what I mean, reality and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, yeah, man. So tomorrow night. Oh wait, tomorrow's Tuesday. Nope, the Lakers Timberwolves play Wednesday night. But yeah, I see. Now I want the Timberwolves to win Game 5. You know what I'm saying? And they can win Game 5. I just think the NBA gonna have something to say about it. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to make sure that the Lakers get a little win. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So, but we'll see. Hopefully I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I'm wrong about that. Low the Truth said Duncan was cooking the Lakers. Yeah, but Shaq dog Duncan too, though. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of cooked it. You know, the Lakers had their moments with the Spurs, and then the Spurs had their moments with the Lakers too. They kind of went back and forth. You know what I'm saying? But but Duncan cooking the Lakers those three-peat years. You know what I'm saying? Them three-peat years. You know what I'm saying? It was all Lakers. You feel me? Osmosis Jones said it's hard for me to put any of them above former Lakers. It's all. They still all-time greats for sure. Top 13 range for each. he said I got all Lakers in my top. He said I got all Lakers in my top 5. Fuck that. You feel me? I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, with the with Minnesota, with the Timberwolves and the Lakers series, yeah, I think I hope the Timberwolves win Game 5 and just close them out, just so I can talk shit. You know what I mean? Talk most shit. You know what I'm saying? About LeBron James and all his minions and all his fucking fanboys. You know what I'm saying? They so mad. They all y'all so mad right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all damn bad to the motherfucker. You feel me? Now who y'all gonna blame? I already see the play. They setting up JJ Redneck right now. They setting up JJ Redneck to get blamed. You know what I'm saying? JJ Redneck, they come for your ass, boy. You feel me? They gonna blame you. They gonna say, oh, that game when he played all them players and didn't substitute nobody, that's the game where the series changed. You know what I'm saying? You should have did that, boy. You feel me? So that's what they gonna say. But Warriors, Rockets. Dillon Brooks is a bitch. Period, point blank. Ain't no other way to slice it. Straight hoe nigga, man. And you know, he out there trying to hurt Steph. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said earlier, outside of this series right here, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at Dillon Brooks. I actually like him, you know what I'm saying, as a player, you know what I'm saying? But in this series right now, I'm just calling him what it is. He's a fake tough guy. He's a fake Draymond Green wannabe. You ain't gonna never be Draymond Green. Why? Done. Well, I got Curry top 5, MJ top 1. Okay, I could agree with that. Don Dada, them boys young and getting it on my mama. I was supposed to say shouldn't do that, but 2-point lead late. LeBron 0 in the fourth. Come on, man. How you don't score no points in the fourth quarter, bro? You played all 12 minutes and didn't score nothing? The fuck? And they want to say, oh, because he was tired. Fuck out of here with that tired shit, man. Don't nobody want to hear you tired. You know what I'm saying? If you was tired, you should have said, hey, man, get me out the game for a minute or two, man. You know what I'm saying? If you was out the game, you know how to tell the motherfucker put you back in. So I don't want to hear he was tired. This now, he wasn't tired. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to say he was tired. He's not tired. He was not tired. He just sucks. That's about the size of it, man. You know what I mean? There's no other way to slice it. Motherfucker wasn't tired. He just fucking sucks. Period. That's all it is to it. So, but yeah, so the Warriors go up 3-1 against the Rockets. And this is a dope series. Even though the Warriors have a commanding lead, it's still a dope series. It's contentious. It's physical. It's trash talking. It's shit talking. It's scuffling. You know what I mean? It's a lot of going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So it's a dope series. And Jimmy Butler came back tonight. You could tell he's not 100%, but he thugged it out. Put on a great performance. You know what I mean? And especially once Dillon Brooks got him amped up and started talking shit to him, and then he started talking shit back, you know what I'm saying? That definitely got him going, you know what I'm saying, and woke him up. So thank you, Dillon Brooks, with your bum ass for waking up Jimmy Butler, because before that, he was out there and he was doing a little, you know, he was doing one or two things, but you could tell he was just kind of like going through the motions. And then once he got into it with Dillon Brooks, he turned up after that from that very next play. he turned up. You know what I'm saying? He drove hard to the basket. You know what I'm saying? And then Dylan Brooks was on a breakaway, and he could have let him go and let him get the easy two, but he was like, nah, I'm not letting this nigga get an easy two. I'm finna foul this nigga. He got to go to the line and earn this. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, Jimmy showed out. Brandon Pajinski, Pods. Pods is growing up right before our eyes. You know what I'm saying? He's still a young player, but it's a reason why he played more than Kuminga, why he's been playing more than Kuminga, even since his rookie year last year. Because now so see, in the NBA, you got to show that you could do the other things to get on the court. You know what I'm saying? Because your offensive game can catch up. You know what I'm saying? Your offensive game can catch up to everything else. You know what I mean? Like, you can become a better shooter. You can just just by experience, you know what I'm saying? And just gaining experience and playing for a year or two, 3 years, you learn the NBA game, you learn angles, you learn what you can do, what not to do, you know what I mean? How to work the refs and just how to play the NBA game, you know what I'm saying? And so now Pods, his offensive game is starting to catch up to everything else. He's starting to, so that's what we're seeing now. But what he always has done, even since last year's rookie year, was he's never been afraid to take charges. You know what I mean? He take charges. He's not a great defender, but he will defend and like, you know what I mean? He gonna give you all he got on that end. And then most importantly, he's a good rebounder. He's a great rebounder. And he can run the offense some too. So overall, he's just somebody that from the beginning, Steve Kerr seen that I can trust him on the court, even though he's so young. You know what I mean? When people look at Jonathan Kuminga, all they see is the athleticism. Like this nigga is Kobe Bryant or Kawhi Leonard or Paul George or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And with Pajinski, it's not a whole bunch of athleticism there, but he knows how to play the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he's just active out there. He always running around, playing defense, taking charges, rebounding. You know what I mean? He a solid passer. You know what I mean? He kind of like, you know what I mean? His three ball is starting to, you know what I mean? So, Pods is growing up in front of our eyes right now, man. And this is a dope. All he doing is he already confident in a motherfucker. So all he doing now is just gaining more and more confidence. And yeah, Buddy Hield showed up today too, hit some big shots, had some big moments. You feel me? Steph been carrying the team, but today, he just had a so-so game. You know what I mean? Everybody else picked up the slack. You feel me? Yeah, Paz had like 26, something like that. And Jimmy had like 26, 27. So, and Steph only had like 17, 18. So, and then Draymond playing that defense. Draymond always going to play that defense. You know what I'm saying? Coach wearing LeBron out minutes-wise. I mean, I understand that. My thing is, like I said, like LeBron James is, if you can bully your son onto the fucking team, you know how to tell the coach, I need a breather. So that's my only thing with that. Like, I don't, to me, yes, it's the coach's decision to not choose to sub nobody in the game. But LeBron James can JJ Redick even came out and said that he told everybody, hey, if anybody needs a breather, let us know. Nobody said nothing. So then, you know what I mean? We can't then come on the back end and be like, you know what I mean, the coach wearing him down. He could have easily, you know what I mean, said, hey, I need a blow for a minute or two. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of recharge and get my bearings up under me, and then I'll come back out here. He could have said that. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you got the power to get your son drafted and get your son on the team, you definitely got the power to at least tell the coach, you know what I mean, you need to be subbed out for a minute or two. Because if you was, like I said, if you was out the game and the game wasn't going right and you wanted to come back in the game, you would tell the coach it's time for you to go back in. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not with the coach was wearing him down and all that. Like I said, I kind of get it, but then again, I don't too, because that's just like a narrative that motherfuckers is running with, because that's what everybody is saying. But if you really look deep off up into it, that's not really an excuse. You feel me? That's not an excuse for why they lost. Excuse why they lost is Anthony Edwards, and them motherfuckers didn't do enough down the stretch like Anthony Edwards did. And not only just Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels had some big plays down the stretch. Julius Randle had a good game, and Rudy Gobert had a big blocker too. And DiVincenzo was solid running the team. You feel me? Coach wearing LeBron out minutes-wise. Another fake tough guy. This tired season. Jimmy high IQ letting everybody eat. Dre, a dog on defense. Let's go. Dre, a dog out there. Everybody know that. You not finna out tough Draymond. Like, you know, that's what Houston. That's what Houston is learning, or what they got, or this. That's what Houston gotta learn, is that, bro, you not finna out tough Draymond. You not finna out talk Draymond. You not finna like out finesse him. Like, you just not gonna out Draymond. Especially not in playoff basketball. It's not gonna happen. So, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all better off just playing y'all little game, going to go paint your little fingernails and stand the fuck out that man's face. You feel me? Straight up. Wolves winning this year. T-Wolves look good. They look good right now. Jalen Green, fake tough guy. We all know that. Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks. You know what I'm saying? Nothing against them. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with both of them. You know what I mean? But, you know, Jalen Green, hella athletic with no jumper. Yeah, he just got to continue to just, like I said, Jalen Green just got to continue to grow as a basketball player and just continue to get better and understand how to play the NBA game. We understand you know how to play basketball and you're a great basketball player as far as in the grand scheme of things. But NBA basketball, you know what I mean, it's a little bit more cerebralness to it. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to really understand what to do in order to be successful. So he's still young. This is first go. He only 22. First go around at it. Young player. It's more than enough time for Jalen Green to get better and learn and you know what I'm saying, and grow as a player. But it ain't this year, player. You feel me? Yep, he ain't consistent. Clips in Denver, hell of a series. For sure. They play tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Clippers in Denver. That's a great one right there. That's look like it's going 7. Look like it's going 7. Every time it look like somebody finna take control of the series, the other team win. You feel me? So that's some, who knows? I just want to see something. Who knows what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but that was a game, that Warriors game, that was just a game that had definitely had me on the edge. You know what I mean? Blood pressure sky high in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Heart beating like a motherfucker. Cause I'm like, even though I feel like regardless, even if we would have lost this game, I still feel like we would have won the series. I just want to get every game, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to take a commanding lead in the series, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to give home court advantage back after you didn't took it. We took home court advantage the first game. Jimmy got hurt the second game. The team was a little shell-shocked out of that. After that, Jalen Green went off. And we lost game 2. But, okay, overall, we did what you want to do as a team that don't have home court advantage, which is still home court advantage. We did that. You know what I mean? A lot of the talk on local radio out here in the Bay Area was after the game 2 loss was just, you know, harboring on the loss. But also Jimmy's injury, because, you know what I mean, that was a big talk, and how long was he going to be out and how serious is the injury and all that. You know what I'm saying? But my whole way of thinking was, bro, we stole home court advantage. So they have to win at our place in order to, at least one time, in order to win this series. I'm not saying it can't be done. You know what I'm saying? But I just liked our chances. You know what I mean? With this, against this team. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if we was playing somebody else, you know, I don't really too much care about home court advantage. But with Houston, with them being kind of young, somewhat young, inexperienced, I feel like that's an advantage for us. You feel me? So I wanted that game tonight. You feel me? I wanted that game because it was right there for the taking. And I know that was just put a stranglehold on the series, and it would have their ass with a fake sense of hope. Like, yeah, we ain't dead till we did it, the first to 4, not the first to 3, which is true. But now, 3-1, they know it's over, bro. They got to beat us 3 games in a row. And the Warriors, when they get in, you know, in this era with Steph Curry and Steve Kerr, and Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson too, even though he's not here no more. But it's kind of like a little killer mode that they get into. You know what I'm saying? Like when they went to Boston, Game 6, 2022 Finals, Steve Kerr was like, bro, we going to go win. We ain't coming back here for Game 7. Clips in Denver, who I got. I said the Nuggets was gonna win in 7, but as the series is going on, Clippers look good. Kawhi looks fucking great. James Harden looked good. So I don't know, but my pick was I picked the Nuggets in 7 because I just felt like the Clippers is gonna clip at some point. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't be surprised if the Clippers win the series. But I picked the Nuggets. Andre Mosley said Lakers win the next 3 in Jesus' name. Amen. Y'all gonna need it. That's all I'm saying. Y'all gonna definitely need it. You feel me? Because yeah, y'all gonna need all them prayers, fam, in order to beat the Timberwolves. So you on the right track. You calling the right name, big dog. Thunderbolt Warriors. Come on, you already know, man. Dub Nation. Everybody say Warriors. Warriors. Everybody say Warriors. We back, man. We got action, man. 3-1 lead. Let's get to the second round, man. Let's see what these Timberwolves talking about. Thunderbolt said, I heard KD coming back. Nah. We don't want him. We don't want him. Keep KD over there. Keep him far, far away. We not even tripping. You left, bruh. So, you know what I'm saying? You left. You thought the grass is greener over there, so go on, stay over there. Go on, stay over there. We ain't even tripping. We good over here. Oh, nappy-headed ass bitch. KD got me blocked on Instagram, too. Beto Bailey said, is there anybody famous in here? Yep, me. I'm famous. 17. Damn, it was 5. Dubs all day. Come on, man. You already know. Let's get it. But, yeah, nah, man. What else going on around the league, man? But no, yeah, Steve Kerr doing his thing. He's showing why he, if not the best coach in the league, top 2 or 3. You feel me? Stop playing. Stop playing. Let's see, man. Yeah. Like I said, the playoffs has been turned up. It's been litro, litty, whatever the fuck y'all words y'all want to use. You know what I'm saying? The playoffs been off the chain though. It's been live to the bitch. But like I said, Heat, Cavs, horrible series. You know what I'm saying? That's not a good series. So except for that series, Grizzlies, Thunder. If Ja didn't get hurt game 3, who knows how that series would. Now, OKC would have won the series, so it ain't who knows how that series would go. But, you know what I mean? You never know. You know what I mean? If it would end up being 2-1 instead of 3-0, you know what I mean? Who knows? Hey, Leaky. Now, only reason why, bro, is because sometime it do. I like just earlier today, I seen a little punk ass spider crawling inside this motherfucker. I need to stop parking up under these trees and shit. You know, spiders be falling off these trees, man. But yeah. So you know, Grizzlies, Thunder. That's another one that's not good. Pistons, Heat. Pistons, Knicks. Great series. Great series. And I like the fact that I want the Knicks to win that series. You know what I'm saying? I want the Knicks to win that series. Don't know necessarily why, but I fuck with the Knicks. I fuck with Jalen Brunson. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Shout out to Detroit and all that, the Pistons. You know what I'm saying? Y'all up and coming now. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all doing y'all thing. Brazil, what's up to all my people out in Brazil, man? Shout out to all my Brazilians. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? You know what I mean? Turn me up one time, like, subscribe, and all that. You did. Jason B says thoughts on the Lakers. I've been talking about the Lakers all night. I'm talking about the Lakers bum ass all night, man. Play the tape back, man. Play the tape back, boy. Lakers cook like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Chef Boyardee. Mwah, finito. Stick a fork in them. You feel me? They ass is done. You feel me? Cancun, here they come. You feel me? That what the fuck going on with the Lakers. So, yeah. See, that's the one thing. Load of Truth say the Lakers coaching is trash, but they always blaming the coaching though. You know what I'm saying? They stay blaming the coaches. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, that's one thing with the Lakers and the Cowboys. They stay blaming the coaches. You know what I mean? And then they bring in a new coach and the shit still just stay the same. But that one nigga still there though. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Le King, LeBozo, you feel me? You know, but it is what it is, man. Yeah, Detroit, the Knicks, that's a good series, but I like the fact that the Knicks is up. You know what I mean? And Cade Cunningham has arrived. I was supposed to say Giannis trade destinations. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I heard Stephen A. earlier today talking about either Miami or New York. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? You know what I mean? My thing be like, I just don't understand why every time a team losing, like, it's the front office fault. Like, ain't y'all the players on the fucking court? You know what I'm saying? Like, so like I said, Giannis ain't saying nothing, so I don't want to put this on him. It's just in the air, it's just out there, it's the media, it's just talk. Giannis ain't said a damn thing, but it's like, oh, we losing, we suck. Let me go hop teams now. But you the one that's supposed to be the best player and getting paid $50, $60 million a year and this and that. But because the shit ain't successful, you want to go change teams and shit. Hey, I don't be getting that. But like I said, Knicks, Miami, I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be somewhere where they trying to win though. You feel me? Load of Truth said K's a dog. Straight up though. Eugene Krabs in the building. Who else, man? Boston, Orlando. Ain't nothing to talk about. It's gonna be Boston, Cleveland in the Eastern Conference Finals. So, but Indiana might have something to say about it when they play Cleveland. You feel me? So, wait. Yeah. Because Cleveland is the 1 seed, so they play for and the 2 seed is Boston. So they gonna play. Boston gonna play the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I mean? And then in the West, so I said Cavs, Heat, who Boston, Orlando, who although I like Paulo Banchero. Knicks Pistons, great series. And I fuck with Giannis, man, but Indiana's just a better team. Indiana, you know, and Dame tore his Achilles, so he up out of there. His next year is in jeopardy too. You feel me? Osmosis said Warriors Wolves should be fun. Yes, sir. Yeah. But yeah, nah. So that Indiana Pacers Milwaukee Bucks series, it seemed to have a little bit of spiciness to it at the beginning of the series when it looked like it was gonna kind of like be something, and when Damian Lillard was on his way back. But now that Dame is done and it's 3-1, and it's just it lacks luster now. You know what I'm saying? So the only series in the East from the first round that's really even worth something is Pistons, Knicks. You know what I'm saying? So then in the West, like I said, or OKC, Memphis. That's OKC all day. That ain't nothing. 2-7 is 2-7 was that's us. Yeah, Warriors, we got that. Great series. Warriors Rockets, even though the Warriors got a commanding 3-1 lead, the series is you can ask for better basketball to watch. You know what I'm saying? It's keeping niggas on the edge. Very exciting basketball in that Warriors Rockets series. You know what I'm saying? But the Warriors finna take that. Then you got Lakers, Wolves. Wolves finna take that. That's another great series. You know what I mean? It's a lot of star power in that series. You feel me? Let me see. And then the last one was who was that 4-5 series? Okay, Clippers Nuggets. Yeah, so I talked about that. So I just wanted to cover that. You know what I mean? But yeah, the Lakers is getting their karma because of the Stephen A situation. LeBron should have never approached Stephen A like that. Now they're getting their karma from the basketball guys, and from him bullying his son onto the team and all that shit. Basketball guys ain't fucking with that. So the Lakers was always gonna get to this fate. You know what I'm saying? Because LeBron James bitch ass doing too much. And the Warriors is back. They got action in full-fledged. You know what I'm saying? And when is game 5? It's Monday. I think it's Wednesday night. I think we play game 5 Wednesday night in Houston. So, but check this out though, y'all. I'm finna end this live, man. You feel me? Go up in here and catch some Z's one time. You did. Shout out for all my peoples, man. Cheyenne, Basketball Bros. All my peoples that tapped in. Osmosis. You know what I mean? Low the Truth. You feel me? Leaky. Who else tapped in that I recognize? Cool Raptor 29. Shout out to everybody that tapped in, man. And but I'm gonna get back at y'all. Snax on Sports. I'll be back with another one. You feel me? The playoffs is litro, so we finna keep it litro. It's finna be mad episodes back to back. I'll probably be back on this bitch tomorrow or something. You feel me? I'm gonna watch these games and see what's going on. And we gonna do it like that though. I'm gonna get at y'all though, man. Snax on Sports. I'll be back with another one. Gone.